Second half getting underway here at Moorabbin. Pro football's match of the day between St Kilda and Melbourne. 9-6 to 5 the scoreboard, and the Saints looking good. Alistair Ford gets the tap down, and so does the umpire. He goes down as Jarrett kicks it off the ground, looking for Bailey out there on the... he's in front of Manning. He's pushed down. The umpire says push in the back, and it will be a free kick to Melbourne's Brett Bailey. On the wing position, the wind, if anything, blowing straight across towards that wing, down forward. Diving on the ball, Melbourne's Richards by the look of things, and Peter Cameron will throw the ball up in the air. Very greasy the conditions in the first half. An inch of rain down this way over the last week. Up goes the ball. It'll be Richards against Ford. Ford gets the knock. He's rucked particularly well so far in this match, and the umpire finds the free kick. It will probably go to Melbourne's, looks like Healy. Too far out to score. Kicked Melbourne's first goal and hasn't done a hell of a lot since.
Elphingston, big punch from behind. St Kilda push it forward, but it's stopped by Melbourne. He's caught, holding the ball. St Kilda free kick.
Going to Nixon.
Looking up forward, not a lot to go. He's kicked it long. On the shoulder, Frawley's free kick. He's going to play on, but the umpire's called him back. Got to kick over the mark. Not many. He's gone out wide there. Wasn't many leads. I thought it could have been a mark to Mace. He's dropped it. Lockett's dived on the ball, but kicked off the ground by Melbourne to the boundary line. It'll be a throw-in on the half-forward flank for St Kilda.
They seem to have more running players, St Kilda. They're smaller players. Cronin, Burns, Cunningham, Narkle, Gotch have all been far more effective.
Yes, I think they've got a sniff that they could win this, and they've lifted their game. It's a big long torpedo. Good long kick for Melbourne. It's a free kick in the back.
And that is John Collins with the ball. Shone out a little in the second quarter. It's Cronin, one of those players we were talking about just a moment ago, who gets things going. Down towards Peter Moore. Moore can't pick it up cleanly, taps it in. It's Barker with the handball over the top. The umpire, however, says, Trevor, the ball was out of bounds. We'll have a throw-in right in front of a very sparsely packed outer. Very few people here today. I'd say maybe 8 to 10,000. If there are some Kilda fans, they're seeing the best game of football the Saints have played all year. Phil
Narkle fighting them one out there. Can't beat all the Melbourne players.
Yates. Can't fool them either. And we'll have a throw-in. Half-forward flank for the Saints. They lead by 29 points. And after 12 straight losses this season, Woody, the beer would already be in the fridge.
Yes, I think the St Kilda stand and supporters are looking forward to it tonight if they win.
Bailey puts it forward down towards the wing position. Tangle of players there. It's McConville who comes out with it. Gets the hand pass back to John Collins. Collins, plenty of pace there. It's a nice looking kick. Out of bounds.
Ran too far. Cameron's pulled him up. Free kick to Melbourne.
Got a bit of toe, that boy, too.
Yes, he's pretty quick.
Gary Lyon it is. Of course, Gary's father, Peter, came down from the country and played with Hawthorn about 1964 or 65. Was one of the boom country recruits, and the Demons are very happy so far with the performance of young Gary Lyon. Collins it is again. Swings it around the wing position.
Out of bounds on the full.
Gary Lyon came from Kyabram. This is his 14th game. About 19 years of age. One of the very promising youngsters in league football. Right in the centre of the ground.
Gotch comes up with a ball. Ball up by Cameron. Ford gets a knockout straight to Healy. Kick is smothered. McConville's onto it. He breaks clear. Well done. He's still going. Quick kick out there. And a Melbourne mark. Would have been a free kick anyway to Jarrett. Jarrett plays on straight away, and it's a long kick by Melbourne. Up to the centre half forward. Elphingston punches it away. It's a kick off the ground down towards the goal square. St Kilda get to it first. A quick kick. Is that Batterston?
Yeah, Batterston and Cunningham. The ball might just stop. It did indeed. Batterston's unloaded after he kicks it. There'll be a free kick against Collins. It'll be paid down the ground, and Brian Wilson running in just in case there's a free kick. Willow doesn't mind those ones. A nice little shot at goal, complimentary, but Withers it is, who was first on the scene. It's amazing how quickly the players run in when there is a free kick downfield.
Hey, it's always good to get an easy kick, Stephen.
And there aren't too many of them in this match today. Mark Withers is about 35 metres on the most acute of angles. Lining up, he's just cribbing around a little, taking plenty of time. The umpire pushing him back. Peter Cameron wide awake to Withers.
He's right on the fence.
Withers lines up. Very vital goal. He's on his left foot. Straight across the front of goal. No one able to mark it. The ball on the ground.
McConville dives on it, I think it was. Players everywhere.
Chance now for Melbourne. There's a chance again for Lyon. Rescued on the last line. Cronin intercept brilliantly. Elphingston. Hard picking them up with the numbers covered with mud, but there's no problem with
Elphingston again.
He's got the long sleeve jumper. Flings it out. The umpire says play on. There's a free kick to Melbourne. The advantage rule. High kick. Pushing and shoving there. Excellent mark taken by David Whitty.
Backed into the pack. Excellent play.
Yeah, and here go the Saints through Mark Gamble back towards the centre of the ground, and the ball is marked then by Stevens. Stretch plays on straight away. Sees the pass from Healy. Healy makes a mess of it. Fumbles and then drops it. Ball over the top. Jarrett looking for the hand pass out. Finds Trevor Barker of all people. Barker's collared. It's Frawley in the front position. It's very hard to pick up his number.
Could have been in the back.
Ridden to the ground.
Yes.
A free kick. The Saints fans sensing victory today. Danny Frawley being one of the instigators of this 29-point lead. Kicks it high. He's looking for Cunningham. Cunningham in the front position gets a bit of a nudge then. Tapped out by O'Sullivan. High kick. Grant's underneath it. 4 Melbourne players. Has it tapped away. Demons go out again through Cole. Towards the boundary line. One bounce and over we go.
A very good educated kick from Cole there. Found the boundary line, and it'll be a throw in on the half-forward flank.
Burns, the clever tap. Oh, that's clever football. The hand pass, looking for Gotch. Gotch overruns the ball slightly. A chance for Melbourne to recover. Demons get it out. Healy swings around, kicks it high, straight up in the air. Richards underneath it. And coming through brilliantly was McConville. McConville across to Burns. Burns lines up from 40 metres out. Drives it goal as he puts it through. That's his second. And the Saints have picked their 10th. 10-6, 66, the Southern Saints. The Demons, 5-1, 31. And the St Kilda crowd have come alive. 12 straight losses. And in this game number 13, they're in with a very big chance of their first win of the season.
Well, you wouldn't think that they could possibly lose it from here.
35 points ahead. Back in the centre, Moore against Ford. Honours slightly Ford's way, I'd say, in the ruck encounter. Moore gets it that time. Burns can't quite pick it up. He follows through. Saints looking good. Moore, Collin. Mace does the work. Cunningham. The hand pass across to Burns, who's been brilliant. Looking for Gotch. Gotch fights. Jarrett to White. White on the left foot. Bit of pushing and shoving there. Cunningham, great play,
Good
gets it out. The hand pass is a beauty. Over the top looking for Burns. Newport's in there. The umpire comes in. Umpire Castle. He'll bounce. The St Kilda crowd love it. Throw up, Ford against Moore. Moore gets the punch, it's a beauty too, straight to Jarrett. Jarrett's kick finds Elphingston, he's pushed out of the way by Payne, or by Campbell I should say. Elphingston comes out, the umpire says he was grabbed around the leg, it'll be a free kick to the Eel. The umpire says no, wrong fellow. John Collins tried to poach the Eels kick. Elphingston is just steadying things slightly between the half-back flank and centre wing position. The Tigers almost got him this year and the Saints are glad he didn't go. Man in front takes the mark. Cronin Looks for the hand pass. Over to Manning. Manning to Cunningham. Cunningham with the run. Kick off the side. He's looking for Grant. Grant comes out with it. He's kicked 3 already. Kicks it over his shoulder. Mace in the front position. Will he make ground? Good gutsy play by Mace. And bounces through.
Goal! Unbelievable. A lucky bounce.
Great piece of play then by Mace.
So that takes the score. St Kilda 11 goals 6, 72 to Melbourne 5 goals 1, 31.
Very hard to pick up who kicked that goal.
No, I couldn't pick it.
Just check with our statistician and see if he got it. I think the awkward bounce came off the boot of David Grant, and we'll play it to Grant for the time being. He kicked his 4th goal. Of course, we'll check the official records in the papers on Monday morning. Massive players in there. David Whitty is on the bottom. 41 points the difference on the Pro Football scoreboard. The Saints heading towards victory. We've been playing 11 minutes in this 3rd quarter. Ford got the tap. McConville been steady. Back towards centre wing. Barker in the front position. The Saints are away again. They're looking for Grant. Grant gets the nudge on. Recovers brilliantly. The bounce beats him that time. It's Payne on his hands and knees. Gets it out to Nigel Cole. Cole goes for the run. Back towards the centre of the ground. Cunningham underneath it. So too Burns. The tap down. Batto in there. Leaves it there for Stephen Stretch. Caught with the ball. Cunningham will recover best. Kicks it off the ground towards the boundary line. Gutsy play. And the St Kilda crowd stand and applaud Jeff Cunningham.
Great play, Cunningham.
They
well done.
love it.
Yes, he's played well. And the crowd love him, as you say.
I'd like to know where his man is at the moment. He's all by himself. Burns in there, can't pick it up. Ball off the ground. The tap on by Yates. Could well have been a throw to Batterston. Bailey in the front position. Ball bounces for Peter McConville. Can he pick it up? Gets on the ground, lies on top of it, tries to gather it in, and Peter Cameron will bounce. So it's on the half-forward line. St Kilda's up. Elphingston gets the kick, kicks it out to the wing. It's all Melbourne, and he's on his left foot. A short pass. A poor kick. Melbourne have still got control of the ball. He's gone long. Looking for Wilson, but Wilson can't get anywhere near it. Elphingston's mark. Safe mark. He's going to go wide to Cunningham. It was a poor kick. It's let in Batterston. Batterston's had a shot. Oh, it's a mark or a goal? Great
paying the mark.
And that was Mark Gamble.
Out to Cronin. Cronin will take the mark, should play on. He does. Oh, just gets under that one. He sent handballs on to Elphingston, who's in the centre, fumbles. To Gotch. Gotch should kick it. Kicks it up to Mace. Mace's mark. He's another favourite of the St Kilda crowd. He plays on quickly. A good pass to... Oh, but intercepted by Melbourne.
Payne in front of Frawley on that occasion.
I thought that was a mark.
The Saints would tend to get their game together and manage those long stretches of play, whereas Melbourne just can't do it at all.
Yes, they look dangerous when they get going.
It's Yates towards the wing position. Chest mark. How simple is this? Playing in front, St Kilda getting the bonus. And this is Andrew Manning on the wing position. 13 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter. Manning, he's got plenty to shoot at. He's got Frawley and he's got Grant. And this man has kicked 4 goals already. The pass is on. He's an excellent kick. And that looks as though it's a reasonable run-up he's got there. Reasonable in the fact that a lot of that forward area looks a bit boggy. David Grant, kick 4. The kick high.
And wide by the looks of it. Knocked through for a point. Knocked
through by Moore. St Kilda, 11 goals 7, 73. Melbourne, 5 goals 1, 31. Wait now as Melbourne through Yates put the ball back in. Marked by Newport. Newport on the left foot kicks it around towards the wing position. It's Moore who comes out with it dispossessed ever so easily. Hasn't been Pete's day today, and the umpire will come in and bounce. Half-forward flank for the Saints, right in front of the scoreboard, which shows them 42 points ahead.
So it's a ball up on the outer side there. Moore's there. a knock to nobody. It's a bit of a scramble. Could be another ball up. Things are a bit scrambly out there.
Melbourne have shown nothing that would suggest that they could fight back and make up this 7-goal leeway in a quarter and a half.
No, not since half-time. Moore gets the knock, but it goes to a pack. A big knock back by Melbourne. Punched on again to Cunningham. He handballs on to Cronin. Cronin's clear, so steady. Goes for a long kick. And Lockett, is it?
Lockett it is. Just the gentlest of a nudge.
Yes.
But the ball was within the prescribed distance. And Tony Lockett, an excellent kick for goal. One of the best full forwards in league football. The fact that he manages to kick 70 or 80 goals in a season in a bottom side that's won 4 games in a year and a half is testimony to his ability. He comes in aiming at his 2nd goal. And he's put it through. 8 goals the difference. St Kilda 12-7, 79. Melbourne 5-1, 31 on the Pro Football scoreboard. Hope you're enjoying the game if you're watching up there in Darwin. A number of our viewers really get into the VFL scene.
Again, as we spoke before, another good passage of play by St Kilda which resulted in a goal. We haven't seen many of those passages of play from the Melbourne team so far. Moore taking a different run in now at the centre bounce, trying to put forward, coming in from the side. Just on his side of the line. Interesting tactics by Peter Moore. Down to the Melbourne full forward line and a free kick there to McConville. McConville plays on out to Ford. Ford takes the mark, should play on. There's 3 St Kilda players out here. Goes to Narkle. His mark, he'll run on. Handball to Burns. They're looking dangerous. Burns wants to run the ball up. Handball's back to Narkle. A poor handball though. Melbourne come out of it with Moore. Moore goes for a run. Should kick now. Long left foot kick. McConville from behind punches. A good punch, good play. Cole comes in strongly. Handball's out in front of him. McConville backs up again. Handballs to Cunningham. He should kick it. He goes for a long handball. Through to Cronin. He fumbles. Barker's there. He won't fumble. And kicks out to Burns. Good play.
Now,
Burns steadies.
Woody, I think what we better do is explain during the couple of seconds we were off air with a technical problem due to a camera malfunction. Tony Lockett kicked his 3rd goal. He's right in the front position. Chance for his 4th, but it's Gotch who comes out with it. Runs around, kicks it high, swinging in. And a great mark, but through for a behind, I think.
Over the line, I think, yes.
The umpire will pay the behind to Bradley Gotch. He has now got 1 goal, 3 on the board. And just bringing you up to date with St Kilda's score on the Pro Football scoreboard, St Kilda 13-8-86 are now 55 points ahead of Melbourne, 5 goals, 1. The ball on the wing position. Burns, of course, has been dominant in this game. And Barker's come good. He'll be looking for Burns, who's all by himself. Very, very good mark indeed.
Good mark.
Plays on. These are the conditions that suit Greg Burns, the boy from Snake Gully.
Screws it back. Good play. Looked a poor kick, but got it back to Narkle, but Narkle's put on a bit of pressure. That was a good kick from Burns. It didn't look very good from the boot, but he got it back to his player who was on his own.
22 minutes gone in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints by just over 9 goals. And they've got their first victory of the season coming up. It'd take a miracle by Melbourne to even peg them back. Barker underneath it. He can't get there. It's Healy, who's been disappointing today, towards the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in centre wing. Well, it's over on the full. Nixon with the hand pass. St Kilda are running, Melbourne aren't, and that's been the story. Burns, balancing act on the fingers, gets the hand pass across. That's good football. Over to Mace, stands his ground and very rarely moves, Robbie Mace. Gutsy player. And here's a chance for the Saints through Manning. The good tap on Cunningham.
Free kick.
He will take the free kick. Lockett comes out with it.
That's foolish play. He could reverse that.
And the fight's on right in front of the St Kilda stand. It's been a tough match. The action started before the first bounce, and they're still going at it. Tony Lockett and his mate having a little cuddle there. Gary Lyon. And they're on. Very silly play. Come on, let's get on with the football. I know who I'd be backing in that little altercation. I think I'll go with the heavyweight of Tony Lockett. But it's Joffa Cunningham who comes out with the ball.
It's the first time Joffa hasn't been involved.
No, he's calmed down now. Joffa's more interested in
winning
the game and enjoying the celebrations afterwards.
Oh,
great mark by
grab.
David Grant.
Green kick
Umpire
to
says
Moore.
there's been an infringement, and the ball will go to Peter Moore. A big leap, good mark, and the St Kilda fans boo the umpire heartily. Over to Bailey. Bailey at centre half forward. He's backed up by O'Sullivan. Looking for the pass out wide.
Out to Cole. He plays on. He's pretty quick. You better touch it on the ground. He does. Should go. Oh, he goes for a short pass to Jarrett. Jarrett takes an easy mark out in front. Get it down quickly. He does. It's a short pass to Lyon. And plenty of attention from Lockett. Still on the ground. Lyon's fighting for it, trying to hit it out to the front of goal, but the umpire Cameron calls for a ball up. Lockett's on the ball, and Lyon in the ruck. Lockett gets it, but goes to a Melbourne player, has a snap, but looks like 1 point.
Melbourne player then, we couldn't quite pick up that player, might well have been Cole.
St Kilda are loose through Gotch out on the half forward line, takes an easy mark on the chest, should play on to Elphinstone, which he does. Whoops, over the head, wasn't such a good kick. Yates it is who gets it high down to the Melbourne half forward line. Moore's in there, gets a solid bump. Cronin goes for the ball over to Elphinstone, handball into the middle.
Good play, Whitty.
Advantage rule, it was a free kick there, but the umpire paid advantage. Burns again coming through, and a free kick to Burns. He didn't have the ball.
Very experienced little bit of play that.
Yes.
He knew he was going to be grabbed and just lost all interest in the football for a moment or two, and it will come to him courtesy of umpire Peter Cameron. He has a chance to settle the Saints, look for the pass. Everyone falls over. It's very slippery, that piece of ground. Sean White coming through, runs 143 metres and slams it into the centre of the ground. That's Gary Lyon. Cronin in there. Newport, finally Melbourne get the ball forward off the ground. The Demons scrambly football down there.
Plenty of weight being used in the packs there.
It sure is. Here's the chance for the Demons.
Cole it is, I think.
Shot for goal, offline, and that's Nigel Cole's second behind in a matter of minutes. 25-minute mark, third quarter. Melbourne are 5 goals, 3. St Kilda 13 goals, 8, and that margin is a point under 9 goals St Kilda's way. And it would take a miracle for the Saints to throw this one away. Ball out towards the flank. Is that out on the full? Is indeed. It will be a free kick Melbourne's way. After those showers earlier, the sun has come out. It's been a very pleasant afternoon for footy, and one that St Kilda fans have been waiting for all of season 1986. Hand pass towards goal, trickles over the boundary line, and we'll have a throw in a metre around from the behind post.
Yes, Melbourne certainly need a score here if they wanted to think of any chance of getting back into the game. Lockett's in the ruck against Moore. Moore down to, I'm not quite sure who that is, but it's picked up by St Kilda and kicked hurriedly out towards the centre. Mace has got it, handballs it over to Narkle, who fumbles. Kicked off the ground by Stretch, was it? Oh, poor kick off the side, but it's been marked.
Bailey, line to Bailey it was. Bailey with a hand pass on straight away. Demons go high.
Nobody could mark that. It's on the ground, and it's a free kick. I couldn't pick that one up.
He's played a good game, Elphinstone, in defence.
Yeah, he's been in everything. He plays on, transfer of play. McConville handballs over, they're going down the outer side of the ground. Goes to Bork, but slips at the poor time. McConville back again. They're into him. Oh, and they've played it against McConville. I was a bit stiff there, I thought.
I think that might be Gary Lyon out there who will wait for the ball. He's about 45 metres out with the ball, about 25 minutes old in this quarter. It'll be nice and heavy.
Peter Moore runs down to the goal square to try and add a bit of height. Looks like he's going to have a shot with a torpedo. No, drop punt.
A nice looking kick. Moore nudge.
Oh, nice old
pushing
nudge.
back. silly play, and the free kick will go to Tony Lockett, who's having a run on the ball. He's had a good quarter. He's kicked 3 goals for the match. 3 of St Kilda's 13. David Grant having kicked 4. Lockett
goes long.
looking for Burns. His mate from Ballarat way. I think they drive trotters together up at Snake Valley. And the umpire will bounce the ball. It's Peter Cameron bouncing the ball right on the 50-metre line.
28-minute mark, and there goes the siren.
At 3/4 time, St Kilda 13-8-86 lead Melbourne, 5 goals, 3-33 on the Pro Football scoreboard. We'll be back with a final quarter and St Kilda's big chance to wrap up their first win for the season.